is up, YouTube? It is Ridge here once again with the Jaded Gamers, and today I'm just going to give you the basics on the combat mechanics so you know everything that you can use against these big old nasties. Alright, so starting off, in this instance I'm going to be displaying this with a sword and a shield. Alright, so every weapon in either hand has two functions. So with my sword in my right hand, right bumper is going to be my fast attack. That's my primary function. It's going to do moderate damage, and you're going to be alright with just using that. That's what I primarily use. Alright, next is going to be the right trigger. That is going to be your heavier, more damaging attack. And also, a new addition to Dark Souls 3 specifically, you can now charge up these heavy attacks. And that'll do a lot more damage. But once again, they take longer to charge up. You know, you're leaving yourself open a little bit more for all of this. But the reward is worth it. Now, moving on, our shield. Our shield has two functions also, like I've said. The left bumper is, boom, right there for blocking, okay? And then moving on, it's going to be the left trigger. That is for parry. This is a parrying shield. It is a kite shield, which can block, and this specific shield blocks 100% melee damage. And then my parrying's for, you know, someone opens up, or someone swings at you, you time it just right, you knock their weapon away, and you open them up for a critical attack. Alright, and then next, we're going to have our kick. Boom. That is great for when you're fighting people with shields. Now, when, say, you're fighting someone, NPC or player, either way, they're being a big old turtle and they're hiding behind the shield. Alright, you use that kick, and it'll kick the shield away and leave them open for attack. It won't be a critical attack, but it'll still give you the advantage to be able to hit them a couple times. And the way you execute this kick is you're going to use your left analog stick, and you're going to flick it. You're just going to flick it forward as you hit the right bumper. And boom, there's your kick. Alright, now there's a couple different scenarios here that you can also have different kinds of attacks. So for instance, if I'm rolling, and I follow up with a quick attack, that's going to be a thrust. Right there, boom. That's a thrust. Every weapon has a different set of moves, so you're going to want to learn everything your weapon does. Now from there, moving on, if you press Y on the Xbox One, which is what I am using, or triangle on the PlayStation 4, you're going to two-hand your right-handed weapon. Now this, you're going to be slightly slower, but your attacks are going to be a lot. They're not a lot more damage, but they are going to be, there's going to be more damage behind them. But this leaves you open, because if you try blocking with this, you're not going to block as well. You're still going to take a little bit of damage, and you're going to degrade your sword, because your sword and your general weapons and your armor in this game do degrade over time and with use. So blocking with this is going to degrade your sword more, and you don't want that thing breaking off or breaking into pieces when you're in the middle of a big fight and there's no bonfire in sight. So you're going to want to be careful with that. Now I'm going to try to show you in combat some different little attacks you can do. So with this first guy here, we're going to show you the backstab, which is what I mainly rely on, is the backstab. He's going to walk up. This guy, since he's right there, he's going to sneak up. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so I'm going to try a parry with this guy. So with the parry, so right before he attacks, nope. Come on, what you got? Right before he attacks, we're going to parry him, if I can. I honestly suck at parrying. So people really learn to parry. I would highly recommend it. I really don't use it that much because I don't get into PvP too big, but it is a lifesaver in PvP. There we go. Boom. And see, it'll open him for a critical attack, and we took advantage and killed him. There we go. And now, locking on, that is clicking in the right stick. That focuses you on that specific target. So now I can strafe around him, and this is my preferred method of taking people on. And from here you can circle around. Boom. See, there's our backstab. That's what we want. Alright, now there's a guy just below here. You can do a falling attack. So you walk off the ledge and you hold the right bumper, and that will do a falling attack. Boom, there we go. There's our falling attack. This guy, he got his shield up. I'm going to wait for him to put it back up. There we go. Kick it away. And left himself open for attack. There you go. Now, with weapon, or with your targeting, it is not always the best option to target things. Like when you're facing one-on-one like this, that is fine to target. But, moving on, he dropped something. I'll go back and get that in a second. You want to see right here, there's three people not people, but three creatures we're going to take on right now. Well, maybe two. But just for argument's sake, I'm going to show you that locking on is not always the best advantage. If you're surrounded, You want to be able to do these quick movements and turn around and fight. Now this guy, I'm not going to lock on him either. It just opens you up to where you can attack from multiple ways. And that is our basics of combat, essentially. So leave a like and a comment, and please do subscribe to us. If you guys have any questions at all, I will be happy to answer them, go through them with you. And hey, maybe even make a video dedicated to it. I am going to be going into all the crafting systems and everything like that, and going in depth and teaching you how they also work. But for now, that is the end of our video, and I will talk to you guys later.